we go. I like this close-up shot from the door, like, look at this. Story. For the love of Treviso. Discover the God's ritual location. Meet the informant in the market. A message from the crowds leads to the team uncovering a secret that's been poisoning Treviso. Ooh. Is it once again about this weird poison the Antama crafting?
Rook, I presume.
I think it is a trap.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
I mean, does he want to betray the gods? Because, I mean, he has a point. If it was a trap, we would either already be dead or at least fighting, right? I don't think he's dumb enough to try to get us to join.
Strange way to ambush someone.
Are we alone?
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I
Eyes are
meant
so
it.
unnerving.
The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You're weird, dude. What the heck? I don't even know what to say.
Everyone loves Treviso. Doesn't mean you get to conquer it.
That explains why the streets crawl with undeserving cattle. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But
Doesn't he kinda do the same? What the heck?
you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
I guess he's a little deranged. I work with other traders, nothing in particular yet, though I'm working very hard to increase profit factor and reputation with, I think it was Casabellica, but it's been a while since I played Rogue Trader. Mostly because I want that amulet. Oh yeah, that was nice. I do remember that. I found the ship merchants so hard to level up. Oh yes. You just don't get their loot, right? But I mean, wasn't the butcher like allied to the gods?
You're not an end of the world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything.
Well,
I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
So conquering Antiva or Treviso was just like a game for him? This dude is weird.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the plate.
And sacrificing himself.
We need to go after the Butcher.
I'm confused. I was hoping for a new stand-like character with this guy. I'm not sure what kind of character he actually is. It's, as I said, it seems a little bit crazy, right?
So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
By turning himself into a monster.
Because I mean, where did he go and conquer the city? I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, cat.
Everyone's at.
Are we getting... No, we are on the normal map still. For a second I was hoping we would like explore some new part of Treviso, also to get new loot and stuff.
Acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Come, I wait among the drow. God's gnawed my mind. I see what you need.
How are we even hearing him? From where?
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
My city, my Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
I'm also not sure if anyone really gave him Treviso. This is not how conquering works.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver.
boy.
And fighting his own Antom.
That thing's a monster. How could it tell us anything about the gods?
We have to hope he's still in there.
I do find it weird how BioWare went more and more away from bad being an option. Like in the old Baldur's Gate games from the 90s, you could join Baal and generally do evil stuff. Knights of the Old Republic could go Dark or Light Side, Jedi or Sith. In Mass Effect we have Renegade as an option. So Renegade is kind of like the evil path. In Dragon Age you could master blood magic.
Be ready.
I mean, also still in Inquisition, you could decide just to kill quite a lot of people. Like, all the judgment stuff, right? I was also a little surprised that, like, at the end of Lucanis questline, you can't even... Maybe I should focus on the fight. At the end of Lucanis questline, that you couldn't even decide to kill, like, Hilario. After everything he did, I would have expected that to be at least like a...
Butcher, where is the ritual?
Renegade isn't evil per se, it's more getting the job done all the way. But kind of like no matter the cost. Okay, now we're focusing a little bit more on dodging stuff. Combo. Oh, I didn't change Davrin's skills. Oh well. But hey, we can detonate some of it.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
I'm also surprised how quickly he changed to the Darkspawn. But I guess it's just like Gillenaine's power. So much blood around. Give me a big dude. Also not dealing that much damage. Of course, it's Qunari, so lightning resistance. I'll never get to use an arcane bomb like this.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
I don't think we ever heard about a Tearstone Island. But I guess it's an expectation. How did we just stun him again? What happened? I mean, I take it.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site.
We didn't even finish
Tearstone
the battle.
Island.
The butcher kept his word.
Yeah? Didn't he have like still some HP left? Oh well. There's some definitely evil choices, but yeah, mostly it's doing the job at any cost. Even though I would say doing the job at any cost at least isn't lawful good. Like, no matter the cost can really quickly branch into evil. Well, some of the renegade options were still evil, with innocents dying and such. Stop being a scrap and do other elemental damage. How? I can't change that during battle. And lightning all the way. All my skills are focused on lightning.
If I could have killed him without giving him what he wanted, I would have. Least he gave us what we came for, though.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
What are you even doing
Avenge you.
here?
And now you have a location for your final pointless
And
confrontation.
he's working together with the
The
Untarmed.
gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
Ah, dude. I mean, he's not even a good traitor, right? I just remembered one choice in Mass Effect, you kill over 10,000 people. Oh boy. Yeah, let's call him out.
You gutless traitor. You weren't powerless against the Butcher. You were working with him.
I don't expect you to understand this.
Are we surprised,
but
though?
sometimes governance
No.
means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antam to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
My dear Governor, history shows that doesn't work. I mean, he just seems stupid. I think you could make his case to do that and sound smart. He failed.
The Antam took their mile, and anything else they damn well pleased. And they'll keep doing it, because you'll keep letting them. You didn't prevent a slaughter, you just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher,
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their
I also still love that he's blaming me for killing the head of the invading force. Like, you're welcome.
pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him, and then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
you should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city
Takes
is
one to recognize
mine.
one.
We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos.
I'm sorry, I have to pause this again because it's so preposterous. The guy who blames the Crows for just killing people who don't fit into their plans is now like, well, you need to purge the people who don't fit into your plans. Like, dude, you could have been a Crow.
So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods. Fight your pointless battle. And leave the city to me.
Can I throw my arcane orb? Can I attack him? DM, I want to do something. I hate this guy. He's so dumb.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other
Okay, it's
officials,
they,
of course,
not
know
he.
nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
Or not.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Evenchi is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
I'm a little confused regarding the governor's pronouns. But anyway. Yeah, this didn't feel written the best. Yeah, I gotta agree. I don't know. Unless the governor's supposed to just be completely crazy. Which I guess, well... I think the governor actually goes by they. Oh. I don't know. I'm just... Why couldn't we see that coming? It feels like so obvious that they were the traitor, sorry. It feels rushed. Yeah. It's also like a little bit of like comically evil. I don't know. 3, we all knew. Yeah, let's go.
Something always bothered me about Evenchi.
Many things bothered me about Evenchi. Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
But like, what even is the governor's plan? Are they about power? But I mean, they're just becoming a pawn. I don't get it. Yeah. Question 1.
Evenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation.
I think the other reason why it feels so familiar is basically it's Venatori, right? For the glory, for the more power, and well, it's a little bit undifferentiated, right? It's just like, think about your goals. Have a better plan than getting power.
If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
Yeah. And I mean, not like they actually have the power now.
When Evenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it. And that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
Yes.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
If we can go against the governor, I'm in. I don't care. Oh hell. I think this was like the most frustrating quest I played so far. Eventually so dumb. The Black Corrupted Butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He's dead, but Governor Evenchi declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antam. Now Evenchi controls the Antam, and the crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor. Because, I mean, does Evenchi actually control the Antam? I don't know. And I mean, that also just makes them a pawn of the gods, right?
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Oh boy. The villains of this game sometimes. Let's talk about that. Let's see if someone wants to talk. Oh yes, actually quite a few people want to talk, so I would say let's do that first. Also check out this quest here, and then we can go for the main table. And hopefully beat up the governor. But I don't know, it feels like we're going to go for the ritual, not for the governor. Note from the Crows. Rook, we've got wind of what Governor Evenchi plans for Treviso. It is not good. Come find us in the diamond. I just left? Okay. I think you're with me that we want to take revenge on the governor, right? So let's do that first. Hey, you do.
Zahn, you out of here, boy?
What? He's right there. Made us so quick. It really is. Yeah. We just left. Hey, you do.
Sometimes, when I can't stop thinking about Syrian, I like to remember something nice about him. Or funny. So, could you tell me something funny about Shathan?
She hated apples.
Apples?
Skin always got caught in her teeth. She'd spend all day trying to get it out. Avatosh! This fruit is stupid!
Syrian hated spiders. I mean, more than most people do. Climbed a tree to get away from a big one once.
Yeah?
Well, the nest was up that tree, away from a spider, into more spiders. He refused to leave camp for a week.
Nice. And thanks.
Sounds like a nightmare. I meet the mail person in the game in the crossroads. Oh, you can actually meet someone delivering mail? She's a veil jumper using Diluvians. Nice. I don't know if I like that people know how to access the lighthouse, but hey. Hey Lucanis, you have a quest?
Rook, have a moment.
Always with the coffee.
What is it?
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full, when you're ready.
Oh. A moment's peace. Well, I guess before we continue with the main quest, we are going to do a little bit more in Treviso. Nice.
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Thread's reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
Full mastery of the Luvians, more than ever the so-called gods. Yeah, I mean, they really changed the role, and also, like, the fact that there's no an abundance of Luvians during the series, right?
So you bleed the Venatori any way you can?
Life's short, isn't it, friends? Let's do what makes us happy. Anyway,
Bleeding
Nev,
Venatori.
I'm out of news. But the threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
It also feels kind of risky with other people knowing that we're here.
Huh. We've been at the lighthouse a while now.
I don't know when it started, but I think of it as home.
It's built to be inviting.
Which you still find suspicious.
You know, this is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Neve.
No.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
During the dragon attack and the Venatori takeover, Neve lost her home in Ducktown. Oh.
If I said you have a home with us, would you make fun of me?
Maybe. But thanks. I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's
I was like overthinking.
changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one, I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
I still think she's going to take over the threats. I wonder if she ever get the loyalty mark. I think we now have the answer. Very nice timing, Alistair. Hero of the Veilguard, City of Shadows. Corruption has a vice grip in Minrathis, and Neve knows that the best way to combat it is to rip out its rotten core. Your support has helped Neve see that she can make a real difference, and that she's not alone in the fight. Wind's Wrath. Aligning with the Threat Syndicate to protect Minrathis from the shadows, Neve is swift and determined in taking down any threats. Threader's Plates. The intimidating reinforced leather number is well plated to protect its wearer from Ducktown's many enemies. Nice. He also got the achievement, so I guess here we go with Neve. And of course we're going to have a look at her armor. And is the special armor going to have a hat? No, actually not. Huh. It looks a little bit less special to some of the other armors, but it's nice. I do like the design. I think the teal colors are still very fitting, and it's looking nice. With the dark parts, the white parts, the gold. It's fancy. It's a little bit less over the top than I would have assumed for her. I first read that as Mafia boobs. What? Ah, Neve's Mafia boobs. Boss. Yeah, really feels like it. You're killing me, Dehanna. Oh, well. Alright, so let's jump back to Treviso. Here we go. Let's take Lucanis and Davrin, but this time let's actually change Davrin's skills so they actually do have a nice combination. No, we want to keep that from above. We are replacing the Assault Strike. Here we go. Alright, now off we go. The nice thing is, we also got through the quest some more faction strength, so now we can level them up. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, I said.